Welcome, everyone. Cindy's here.
with my one
Happy
hair
Monday, Tuesday,
again. Huh?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
What was that,
I
Lisa?
said happy Monday, happy Tuesday.
Happy Monday and Tuesday.
We have a guest. Her
I'm trying
name
to.
is Pre-Retirement Days, Comfort Foods and More at Cindy's
Oh,
community. Welcome.
welcome. Nice to see you here. Got my hair done. Oh,
Busy day today. What are you drinking? Oh, Polar?
Polar Premium Seltzer.
Nice.
It's this one's really good. Um, let's see, how can I say it? Some can be kind of juicy, kind of feels like grape. But I like
Waterloo
this.
sometimes is like that.
Yeah, and I like it because it still tastes like water.
Nice. It has
It's
the
not like it's a
subtle
juice.
flavors. Yeah.
Yeah. You know me, I like to, but like the doctor said, do you drink a lot of carbonated? I'm like,
Because it was
no,
like,
I don't drink Cokes or anything. And I was, he goes, because when I had my colonoscopy, yeah, and I was like, how would you know that? It's like, okay. I was like, all right, what? Okay, got it.
So I have ideas. We're going to start the month off with a new idea.
Okay.
Can we talk about our experience with Tommy last week?
Yeah.
So
you want to ask? Well, you ask me. Ask me what you want to ask me.
that interview had a real impact on my strategy and creating content.
Okay.
And I did some keyword searches like he recommended regarding our chat channel. And based on what I've seen, a great name for the chat channel is Midlife Sister.
Okay.
And the reason why is it actually has a universal definition.
All right.
Midlife Sister represents women who support, they don't need to be sisters, but women in midlife who want some type of community. And it's called Midlife Sister. Nobody in the internet, podcast, YouTube, whatever, that currently that name has not been created as a channel or as a podcast or as a show.
All right.
So I kind of went with it for a while. And I thought that, you and I would talk about it and see what you think about instead of sister chat, we do Midlife Sister.
Okay. So, I'm very open because
Okay.
I'm open-minded, and I think that's a great idea because it's for everyone. We sisters, friendship, single, widow, married. It doesn't matter. It just matters that it's about talking.
100%.
Okay.
I don't know. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts is sounds great, and you notice something that you're frozen.
You're frozen.
You were too.
Yeah, me too. But
are we on StreamYard? Or you on? No, we are StreamYard, right?
We are on StreamYard,
okay, that's on.
and I'm on Wi-Fi. We're okay.
Okay.
There's probably something going on. I mean, don't forget. This is a big election day.
Yes.
And the Wi-Fi is probably being used up.
Yes.
Because everybody is doing what they need to do.
And talking about, okay, so before I forget, so starting next week, next Tuesday, we're going to call it Midlife Sister.
Midlife Sister. And the reason why we're opening up that name the way it is I'm going to share with you what it means, okay?
Okay.
Without you, share screen. First of all, let me look it up.
Are you changing the thumbnail?
You're there? Okay. You're back. All right. Okay. AI. Google. I go to Google AI. Here it is, Cindy. Ready? Let me share my screen with you. Midlife sister. All right. So basically, the term midlife sister, it's not a formal or standard term, but an informal and affectionate expression used within online communities and personal interactions to refer to a fellow woman who's navigating the challenges and the transition of midlife. It's typically between the ages of 40 and 60.
Okay.
Commonly used in social media posts, support groups, and blogs, often related to health, fitness, and or lifestyle coaching for women, to
Mhm.
a sense of shared experience, community, and support. The term emphasizes solidarity and shared understanding regarding common midlife issues, such as the physical changes that happen, life transitions, and physiological aspects, self-discovery, setting boundaries, and redefining purpose. Okay.
Mhm.
So it's a term of endearment and it's shared identity. There we have it. And
Okay.
then there's a part of me that thinks that we could merchandise and market this as, a community, like a t-shirt or a
Mhm.
mug, and
Mhm.
offer that as an opportunity to, here, me take that off, as a chance for people to, really engage and be a part of something, a
Yeah.
movement.
And how to right now a lot of women, even men, but I mean a lot of women right now are changing careers,
Yes, getting laid
um,
off.
getting laid off. That was a big conversation in our this last week with a lot of coworkers, because we've been talking to a
Oh,
lot of different women, how they've had a career for so long because cutbacks, layoffs, close. So women are trying to find other alternatives in their career,
right.
finding out that it's not as easy to find things, which is very true, because age, we can't do a lot like we used to. We don't work as fast as I don't care. We don't.
I
Okay.
agree. We don't stress out a lot quicker.
Yeah.
100%.
You know, I noticed that, but I see a lot of women my age have said that, and when I'm talking to them, we're all saying the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And even before the transition happens is the weight gain, loss of hair, skin conditions, losing weight, thyroid problem,
Libido,
arthritis, everything. And it's
the
just like,
desire for sex
yeah,
is,
yeah, it's true. Things hurt, my bone aches, and we're right now women are not like they used to be. They still want to move, they still want to walk, they
yeah,
still want to wear fashion, they just, some don't color their hair, but they still want to look nice. They don't want to turn like, okay, that's it. A lot of our parents in the past would say, but that's it, no more. It's like, okay, no, you can still live. And
yes.
that's how pills came out with the estrogens and all that. And you see dogs go through it. My shepherd's going through it. Her estrogen is all whacked out and she's having some issues, but the doctor's not saying,
You're
okay, well,
cutting out,
that's
but you're
it.
okay.
Yeah,
You're
he's
freezing, but
trying to
you're okay.
make her go. Yeah, try to keep her exercise, keep her going, keep her moving. And Lisa's frozen. But
Hold on,
it's,
we're okay.
yeah. But even with animals, we're talking about animals, keep her moving. Maybe she can't run anymore, but she can still walk. Or maybe she can't sit this way anymore, but she can still. It's the same thing affects animals, it affects humans.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good conversation. And then we can still talk about little different things and when we have guests. But yeah, I think it's a great masterpiece that you thought of. And that is a lot of subjects, right?
100%. Cindy's internet is wonky. And I know why, because today's a big day. We're having election day and the internet is off the charts. Everybody's watching TV. Everybody wants to know the results of the election. Everybody wants to be a part of it. And we'll see what happens, but she'll be back. Okay. But in the meantime, let's talk about what the plan is, because I have I always come up with these ideas, grandiose, but I'm just thinking that it'd be nice to have a community. Maybe Cindy can put together a Facebook group, and she can host a Facebook group, invite women in, and really start something that'll have some impact. Cindy, you okay? You're frustrated? She has dark screen, but I can hear her in the background. One of the things here in Long Beach is we have 5G, and sometimes because we have a lot of internet and in many connections, we really don't lose connection. But I'm going to go ahead and see if she wants to come back in. Okay. I'm going to get her off the stage so she can refresh her internet. So let's get that done. She'll be fine. We just need to get her on the stage. She can come back in. She still has connection on Facebook, and she's still connected to YouTube through me, but she's just having problems with internet. And so this is a great way for us to have a good conversation in the future. And then I also want to see how she's doing during the holidays. We can talk about that as well. Now that the holidays have vastly been approaching, they're basically here. Okay. And she could use the same link to get in. All she has to do is log back in. I'm going to unlog her. I'm going to remove her live so she can go back in, okay? Okay, here we go. I'm going to send her a text. Log back in with the link. There she goes. Ooh, it's been a busy week, I'll tell you guys. And I know that Cindy gets a little frustrated. Ford dealer called me about my car. Oh, okay, she's with the phone. She's on the phone with Ford. So those of you who know, she has a Ford Mustang. It's been kind of like wonky for the past few years. Greg's been driving it back and forth to the casino and kind of using it sparingly, even though there were problems with the engine. But they decided that they were just going to, use it in the meantime because they live so close. Their workplace is so close to home. And of course, Greg passed, and Cindy doesn't like to drive a car that is unpredictable. So she decided after Greg's passing that she was going to take the car in and get a full rehaul on the vehicle. Get it done. Just take care of it. It's paid off. And, why buy a new car? That's pointless. So she decided that she was going to get them to do a complete overhaul on the engine and fix the engine so that it'll last. And so she's been getting phone calls about the car. And hopefully she gets it sorted, and that car will last her another good 10 years. So she's on the phone with them now, and we're just waiting for her to come back in. So I need to also check on my neighbor real quick. Okay? On my way. I'll be back. Hi, Peyton. Live ended early. I wasn't able to catch it. We're here, Peyton. Where am I? Cindy's working on her vehicle, trying to get back in. I had to go run out because my neighbor's kid, who I thought was in distress, well, it turned out he's fine. His cousin just took his bike away from him and he started whining. So I was like, what happened? Jason, you okay? He's like, my cousin stole my bike. He was walking down the street and his cousin had his bike taunting him with it. So, kids are kids. So that's why I walked outside. And now we're just waiting for Cindy to come back in. Hold on. Let me see if I have an update from her. Let me go ahead and send the link to her again. Copy. He's actually laughing and I think he's crying, and that's the thing. Oh no, I sent it to the chat. Never mind. Holy cow. When he's laughing, I thought he was crying, so I ran out there to see if he was okay. Here we go. Peyton, let us know how you're doing. Cindy's on the phone with her Ford dealer trying to figure out what's going on with her vehicle. She had decided to get it fixed since grade pass. Yeah, sometimes baby laughter does sound like sobbing. I will be with a Ford dealer called, she says this. Hang on. Check this out. She sent a message and she said, I will be with the Ford dealer called trying to talk with service. Okay, so she's going to be gone for a little while. But in the meantime, let's have a chat. Okay, so Peyton, tell me your thoughts. So I thought about changing the channel name from Sister Chat to Midlife Sister. Basically, it's a support, common, very universal name for women to get together, talk about their experiences being in midlife and supporting one another. And, talking about some of the challenges that happen as they're in midlife. Many challenges that occur while women are in midlife. Let's face it. First of all, your body and chemistry changes, your attitude changes, and your look changes. And in addition to that, your age in the workplace also starts to change. People start demeaning you, looking you as less of an asset within the company, and many women get laid off over time. And they are subject to layoffs. They're subject to being fired. They're subject to being managed out overall in corporations. And so then what happens is that even though you still find value in your work and also your performance, your company doesn't. So what happens is you get laid off. So now you're out in the workforce. And you're out in the workforce and you have to compete with two things. Younger generation and a cut in pay, and also competition with other young women. Okay, so you're dealing with younger men and women, a cut in pay. Also, the job market is really not that strong right now. A lot of people are getting laid off overall in the job market. Let's post another thing from Peyton. It's okay if you want to change your name. Thank you. And if you want a voice chat, you can post the link in chat. Thank you. And also, the fact that women are getting cut out, older women get cut out of the workforce. There's not a very supportive and welcoming attitude toward women in aging, especially if you want to embrace natural aging. Like me, when I decided that I was going to go natural and no longer color my hair and go completely gray, basically, which is what I am anyway, I got a lot of backlash from work colleagues, men in particular, at my workplace. And by the way, that's a lawsuit right there. One of them said, why would you want to do that? It's going to make you look old. And I mean, if I wanted to take advantage of that opportunity and file a lawsuit, I could have probably done that. But I chose not to. I chose to embrace it with grace and follow through with the promise to me to, embrace my gray. Anybody around me who says things like that, they have serious problems and they need to really come to terms with themselves and also understand that the person who said that was in a position where and I'm going to say he was aging. He was in midlife and he was transitioning from being a very popular personality within the industry to, something that would refer to as middle-aged broke down male. And okay, they're laughing. I'm sorry. I'm just listening to the boys outside. And I know that sounds mean, but you know what? He pulled the trigger and and so I hit back. And so that's something that he's going to have to deal with personally in his life. I'm going on a little bit of a rant while Cindy's talking. In addition to that, when I turned about 50, I went straight into menopause. And some women, like me, chose to embrace that part of life. I considered it to be a passage, and something that is, I've made it this far, and not many species on the planet, female species on the planet, really make it to menopause, full term. Here she comes. Yay. And add Cindy to the stage. And that's when I decided that, I wanted to embrace the story and talk about the identity of midlife and being in midlife. And she's still on Facebook, but she's logging into YouTube. So we're getting that ready.
Okay, so let me get back
Yay,
here.
she's back. And that concludes my rant on middle age. And Cindy's back. Peyton says hi.
Tell Peyton I said hello.
Her internet is still wonky.
Yeah, I'm still.
I don't know what's going on.
This. Let's see. Huh.
Oh, you're not on YouTube yet.
Oh.
I sent you the link and it did show you that you were connected, but now you're disconnected.
All right.
Also, we can always come back to this tomorrow because I don't have any plans. And we could talk about this live tomorrow. Oh, Peyton, I don't know if you go into TikTok, but I've started TikTok shop videos. And I'm going to make a commitment to myself to learn how to execute TikTok shop videos and Amazon influencer videos for a year, for 12 months. And I'm going to try to post something every day. And I'm going to keep everybody posted how much money I make. Okay? And Peyton says, Cindy's still trying to connect to her. So he says, what is going on, man? Now my internet is affected. He says, I don't have a TikTok account. What? What do you mean you don't have a TikTok account? What are you talking about? What happened? Why? What? No. Get a TikTok account. It's so much. Well, I'll be honest with you. It used to be fun on TikTok. And ever since they closed the platform down during that 24-hour period, it went crazy. And I haven't really been able to gain an audience and gain my strength and my views on TikTok since the shutdown happened. And it's been rough. So I've decided, you know what, I'm still going to stick. I stepped away for a while. And I said, I'm going to do only TikTok shop and see how that goes for the next year. You never know. I'll fill you in on it. Okay. Cindy's getting upset. Hold on. Here you are. Do you want me to close the live and come back in?
Let's see. I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, we'll start from the beginning.
All right, everybody.
I'm
Peyton, we're going to
sorry.
start from the very
Okay.
beginning. I'm going to shut it down and create a new live. Okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Bye.